Hey guys, it's simvisions and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm really excited because I have finally finished building and editing my Hogwarts build. So I've been working on this for quite a while now. I would say I've been working on it for maybe 2 to 3 weeks, but probably about 10 to 12 hours I would say that it took me because I'm not really sure. I think when I put all the video clips together to edit, I sped them all up by I think 650 to 700 times their normal speed, and I still had 2 hours worth of video to edit down. So that is why that this is part 1 of 2. Because I did as much as I could and there was no way I could cut this down to a 1 half-hour build. I needed to have the 2 half-hour builds just because the video, it was 2 hours after I cut it, sped everything up, and then I was able to cut out another hour's worth of video, but I went through all of it and there's no way I could cut anything else out. I really wanted everything else in, so I decided to split it and do 2 half-hour videos instead. So this one is part 1 of 2, and it is most of the exterior and a little bit of the interior decorations, but mostly the exterior is in this one. I worked really hard on this, so what I ended up doing is I went on to Pinterest and stuff and looked for Hogwarts floor, like bird's eye view maps, so I could see how it was all laid out. I know that Hogwarts was different in like almost every movie, but I picked the one that was the most popular version of it. I think this is from the 3rd on, if I'm not mistaken. But so I used a lot of maps that had been drawn out by other people, and then I kind of looked at images from the movies to figure out what the interior should be. And I've read the books, the whole series of the books, probably about 7 or 8 times through because I'm obsessed with Harry Potter. So I had a lot of stuff in my imagination that I wanted to put in. So that was really fun to do. I also am so obsessed with Harry Potter that as I was building this, I actually was listening to the Harry Potter audiobooks. So I have also listened to the audiobooks probably 3 times through. This is my 4th time, I think. It might be my 3rd, but I think it's my 4th time through listening to the audiobooks as well. So I have restarted listening to those as I built this. And if you are still listening to this point in the video, then you would know that I am also working on a Hogwarts, not only a Hogwarts build, but I am doing a kind of Harry Potter world build. So what I've done is I've actually emptied Windenburg. I deleted everything from all of the lots. And this is Hogwarts, obviously, so it is on the biggest lot in Windenburg, which is the 64 by 64 on the Windenburg Island. So I built Hogwarts on that lot, and then I built things that are part of Hogwarts around the rest of the island. So I have built Hagrid's hut, I've built the Quidditch pitch, and I've built Hogsmeade. And those will go up when I get them edited. I have so many videos to edit right now just because I've been having a lot of fun building and I've been playing The Sims a lot lately, like actually playing the game. And I have just been getting so into it that I just keep recording and recording things. And then I have so many things to edit, but instead I just ignore the editing and I just keep playing the game because I've just been so into it. But whenever I get those edited, those will be up as well. And then I plan on doing the rest of the Windenburg world as things that are part of the Harry Potter world. So I want to build like Diagon Alley and the Leaky Cauldron and Harry Potter's Privet Drive. I've actually built that before, but that was before I started YouTube, so I don't have a video of it, but I'm gonna rebuild it for my channel. And then I also want to do like the Ministry of Magic. I think that would be really cool because I want to put it like underground, how it actually is, and build like a fake building on top that the Sims don't actually use, but it looks like they would. So I have that. I thought that would be really cool. And then I also wanted to build, what was it? Diagon Alley is going to take up, I think, a couple of builds because I want to do it on more than just one lot. I really want to spread it out through the world because there are a lot of lots in Windenburg. So what I plan on doing is I want to make like maybe 2 residential ones with a couple of community lots in, like parks and stuff, and then do the other one as like the retail kind of lots. So like Diagon Alley and the Leaky Cauldron. So by building Diagon Alley, I think I want to span it out across a couple of the lots, just because I think I can fit a lot more in. And the lots in Windenburg are kind of small, so that I think will work out really well. So I haven't talked about this build at all, besides obviously it's Hogwarts. If you don't know what Harry Potter is, then where are you from? Because I don't know of anyone who doesn't know what Harry Potter is. But I have seen Hatsie's build of Hogwarts, and I just fell in love with it so much because Harry Potter is one of my favorite things ever. I'm obsessed with it. I know so much about Harry Potter. I played all the video games when I was little. Like, I own the books. I read them all the time. And I just love the idea of building it so much that I wanted to do my own version of it. And I haven't watched Hatsie's build in quite a while because she did release it a while ago. So I don't actually know how similar ours are. I feel like hers has a lot more things in that mine does. Like, she has a lot more classrooms in hers, and like I think she was able to build the like boat ramp thing that they walk all the way down to the lake on in like the older movies, so like the dock. So I think she has that, and I wasn't able to fit that in, but I wasn't really that concerned about that. I really wanted to try to do my best to get Hogwarts with everything in it that I wanted to have. So I wanted to have all 4 of the common rooms. So for Gryffindor, Ravenclaw, Slytherin, and Hufflepuff, I built all 4 of the common rooms, and I tried to get them in like their actual spot. So like Gryffindor and Ravenclaw's common rooms are in in 2 of the towers, and then Hufflepuff's is like under the Great Hall area near the kitchens, which I didn't actually put in, and then the Slytherins is in the dungeon, and I really loved the Slytherin common room. I'm so proud of how that turned out, because I really tried to build it based off of what I remember from the second movie, because they actually get to go into there, so we have seen it, and it's a lot more elaborate than the Gryffindor common rooms. Like, I feel like it's definitely larger, and it's more like grand than any of the other common rooms. So I really had a good time doing that. I also wanted to include in this build, I really wanted to have the Chamber of Secrets in, just because I thought that was a really important part of the castle from the second book, and even though no one knew it was there, it was still there. So how I did it is I actually built a room in the basement for this, but I made it so there's no way to get there. The only way you could get your Sims there is if you use your testing cheats on cheat and then teleport them into it, because I made it so there's no doors or walkways or anything to get into it, so they can't actually go there, which makes sense because that's how it kind of is in the movies, and they only go in it twice in all like 7 of them. So I thought it would be fun to have, though, because it was really nice. I really wish, I was sad because I wanted it to be really like watery, because it's in the dungeons way underneath the school, so there was all the pipes and everything like that. So, and it's right by the lake, so I really wanted to make it full of like water on the floor. But unfortunately, since I was building on the last basement level, so the second level of the basement, that I wasn't able to do that because you can't put pools or fountains on the basement levels. I don't know if you can on the first basement level, but you definitely can on the second, because I wasn't able to. So I really wanted to cover most of the floor with water. I wasn't able to do that, so what instead I did is that I took some greenish-y colored bright floor painting, like tiles, and I put those across, and then I put fountains coming out of it, so it looks like the floor is wet, but it's actually not. So I thought that worked out pretty well too, but in the end, I'm really happy with how it turned out. The rest of this video, it has, it just has the rest of the exterior and like some of the landscaping, and then a little tiny bit of the interior, and then at the end there's the fly-through of the castle. I didn't include any of the interior fly-through because I'm going to put all of that on the part 2 video. So if you want to see how the build ended up looking in the end with all the interior, you're going to need to wait for part 2. But if you enjoyed this video, please like, and if you haven't already, I would really appreciate if you would subscribe. And I'm going to leave you guys with the rest of this video. Thanks for watching. See you guys next time. Bye!